The Niners made the playoffs, 10-17.
They did?
They made the playoffs. They're at 10-17. Does this validate the 49ers' decision at quarterback this year? Did they make the right decision at quarterback this year, given that they're in the freaking playoffs?
I think let's go back and look at the options that they had, right? So, okay. First one I think was Sam Darnold. Would that have been a good decision for the 49ers?
No.
I don't. I think he started off.
That would have been a horrendous decision. Let's say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Horrendous.
Right.
People would be getting fired right now if they had done that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Right. No. Stafford.
See, I do think I'm not. You and I are both not the biggest Stafford guys. And to me, I think you got to weigh his. You got to see what he does for the Rams in the playoffs, because that's really what it's about for them when they made that trade. But I felt like the Niners trading for Stafford and the Rams trading for Stafford are two different things. Why? Because Jimmy Garoppolo's contract, the Niners can get rid of. The Rams couldn't get rid of the Goff contract. Like, that's on their books, right? And it's still on their books. So they're in two different situations, whereas the 49ers.
Let me ask you it this way. If the Niners had Stafford this year right now, would they be the best team in the NFL?
In my opinion, they'd be
because
better.
What does Stafford not have in LA? A run game. If you gave him the Niners run game and these weapons, I don't know. But he'd be expensive.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the rep, but I think it might have been a better option though.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, I come from I'm not an all-in 1 year type of guy. I think you got to look at it as a 5 year in a 5 year window. And the Stafford's still going to take a chunk out of your salary cap away. So,
and he's still a bad decision maker, man. Those picks.
Yes.
I mean, like, Jimmy throws the picks to the linebacker, Stafford throws the picks to the safety. Like, what? Or to the corners. Like, what are you doing?
It's funny that they both make bonehead decisions. What makes Stafford better is he gives you every throw on the field, and so he can make up for some of those bonehead decisions where Jimmy can't. True. So that's where he's better. But he'll make some throws like, what are you doing, dude? Like,
exactly. Like, Jimmy had those throws, and then by the end of the game, you were like, oh, Stafford negated him. I mean, pretty much he did the same thing, just in different parts of the field. So look, let's take Stafford out of it. What about just staying at 12 and taking Mac Jones? Or just starting Trey Lance? Again, here's the thing. Jimmy made it, but I think this team is too good to be 10-7. And the reason that they are 10-7 is because their quarterback consistently is above the league average in interception percentage. You can't trust him, and Kyle knows it. They have all these weapons on offense, and they have to run everything through their running back. Because Jimmy's INT percentage at best is 2.7. The league average is 2.4.
Right.
His career with the Niners is 2.9. And he's not a big play guy. Like, his TD percentage this year is league average, 4.5. So he's high risk, medium reward, as Vish put it. A lot of guys could be high risk, medium reward for cheaper. That's why I still feel like, you can't start a rookie. Jimmy's a rookie. Jimmy's still working out the kinks on the whole turnover issue, like, without big returns to give you. So
yeah, I think when you look at it, like whether it was Mac or Trey or whichever rookie, I think that is the best path, because what it does is, it didn't happen this year, but it allows you to move on from Jimmy, get rid of so you can get a guy that can play equal to Jimmy or better, and you're not paying him as much as Jimmy, so that makes him better. That makes him better than Jimmy. And so
the Niners' game plan is minimizing Jimmy every week because he throws too many interceptions. His interception percentage is above average. I mean, I don't know what would you want to call it. It's just it's above average, but that makes it sound like it's good. But anyway, it's bad. It's a bad interception percentage.
It's not good. 2.7 is not good. 2.7 is not good.
It's not good. The average is 2.4 in the league, so you have to minimize his impact on the game. That's not what you want from your quarterback, and you can do that with a rookie. You can do that with like Mac Jones' interception percentage right now is 2.5. I mean, it's better. It's not great. But he's like an average quarterback right now. You can get average quarterback play for cheap. That's been my thing all year. You can get this for cheap. It's average.
Zach Wilson hasn't thrown a pick in like 5 weeks.
Yes.
Right.
And with a team with this run game and this defense, I just need a quarterback who doesn't throw a ton of picks. Really, you can go very far with a guy like Alex Smith, as opposed. I know everyone thinks Jimmy. Well, look at his record. Look at it, man. He's 12-10 in his last 22. That's very Jared Goff-ish. Jared Goff from the Rams-ish. If he didn't have this run game, if you put him on the Rams and said, okay, when you hand off to Sony Michel, you're going to get 2 yards of carry, but you got to go down the field to Kupp and Beckham. How's he going to do? I mean, that's not set up for him. I'm just saying.
I do think the Niners made the right decision in drafting a rookie quarterback.
Yes.
But however, I do think that they should have just played the rookie instead of Jimmy and gone about it that way. So I think they were right in a lot of ways, but wrong in some ways, because they're not getting – I feel like that they could be getting at least equal play from the quarterback position by playing Lance, but then they could have used that money on something.
The fact that they've been able to win, despite Jimmy Garoppolo's above-average turnover rate the last few years, just shows how good the rest of the team is. And it shows that they could have succeeded with a rookie, because what are you worried about with a rookie? Turnovers, right? That's what you're worried about. Bad decisions, turnovers. Like, I bet you, I'm pretty confident that if Mac Jones had played with this team, he'd have a better interception percentage than Jimmy, and probably Trey Lance too. So, it worked, but it's more of a function of how good Elijah Mitchell is, and Deebo Samuel is, and Trent Williams is, and Kyle Shanahan is. And we're going to talk about how Kyle Shanahan has really improved this year. I'm not sure that Jimmy Garoppolo has. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo has improved. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is remarkably consistent, and I think Kyle has improved, and the supporting cast has improved.
How do you get a rookie really or a young quarterback to function on a high level? What do you provide them with?
A good supporting cast and a modest workload. Like, don't throw too much. That's what they do with Jimmy.
Running the football.
Yeah. Don't throw too much. 25 throws,
protection,
35 runs, and good.
And a defense on the other side.
That's exactly what you could have given him. And Bill Belichick wasn't scared to do it, but the Niners were. And again, the whole idea with this was, well, Jimmy went 13-3. Jimmy, you can be a number 1 seed. Maybe with a rookie, maybe you're a wild card team. Well, Jimmy's a rookie. He plays like a rookie. He is a rookie. He's been the same quarterback since he was 26. Which one? You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. The Niners went with a rookie. They have a rookie quarterback right now. They do.
Right.
He's a rookie.
The 13 and the whole 13-3 thing, it bothers me, right? Because just because you do something one time doesn't mean that you're it.
He's 12-10.
Something happened one time. Like when Jimmy Garoppolo hits a post, he could throw deep. It's not about you doing it one time.
No.
Can you do it consistently?
He was 15-3 in that season, and since that NFC Championship game, 12-10. That's 22 games.